Hi, this is AZ Hope, Director of Excellent English. Welcome to day 5 of 7 Rules of Excellent Speaking Email course. Now, remember, before, one of the other rules, I told you, do not study English grammar. Maybe you're thinking, oh my god, but how do I learn grammar? How do I use grammar? Well, today, I'm going to tell you how to learn English grammar without studying grammar rules. That's a little tricky. How do we do that? Well, this is actually very simple, easy, powerful technique. And it shows though that this technique is the best way to learn grammar. English grammar from any language, actually. So, what is this technique? Well, it's called part of your stories. Part of your stories or part of your mini stories. Mini means small, so they are small stories. So what is the secret of these stories? How do they teach you grammar? Well, what we do is we tell the same story, but we change a part of view. In other words, we change the same time, for example. Or we change the grammar of same part in story. Let me show you an example. A very simple example. When I teach part of view stories, I teach a funny and short little story. And maybe the first time I teach it in the present. It's happening now. So for example, there is a boy. His name is Bill. Bill goes to the store and he buys a bottle of water. He pays $2 for the water. Okay, that is our little story right now. So that's what's in present, and all you need to do, just listen to it. Listen, listen, listen. Listen again, deep learning. Remember, you're gonna repeat a lot of times. Now, how do we learn grammar from stories? Well, next, I tell the same story, but how is the past. There was a boy named Bill. Yesterday, he went to store. He bought a bottle of water. He paid $2 for the water. That's all. Now, it's a normal story. In the normal part of your story, it's longer and it's more difficult, of course. In my lesson, my part of mini stories are longer and more difficult. But this is an example. This is an easy example. So now, you got the present, you got the past. You listen to the story in the past many times. Don't think about the grammar rules. You do not think, oh, this is a past tense. Oh, past is irregular verb. Oh, no. Don't think about that. Just listen to the story and understand the meaning. That's all you need to do. Listen to the first story, understand the meaning. Listen to the second story and understand the meaning. That's all. It's easy, effortless grammar learning. So, next, I might tell the same story in the future. So, it's an imagine. Imagine it next year. Imagine there will be a boy. His name will be Bill. He is going to the store and he'll buy a bottle of water. He's going to pay $2 for the water. So that's the end of the short and example in the future. So what do? You just listen to this little easy story in the future. You listen to the past. You listen to the present, you listen to the future, and I can go it again. I can practice any kind of grammar with it. For example, I may say, there was a boy. Since last year, he has gone to the store every day. He has bought a bottle of water every day. Every day, since last year, he has paid $2 for the water. So, you don't need to think about the name of the grammar or the verb tenses. that I'm using. It's called present perfect. But you don't need to think about that. You don't want to think about that. And all you need to do is listen to the story. I'm using the words to help you understand the meaning. I say since last year. So now you understand it. This changes the verbs. This changes because something happened in the past and something is continued for a while. But you don't need to think about that. That's why the stories are easy and powerful. You just listen. You listen to story number 1. You listen to story number 2. You listen to story number 3. And you listen to story number 4. And you learn grammar like a native speaker, like a child. When you learn grammar like this, using the kind of stories, it goes deep. You learn use grammar automatically, quickly. You learn to understand easily, quickly, automatically. You don't need to think about that. Forget the rules. You don't need to know them. You want to learn it automatically, the same way I learn English grammar. The same way all native speakers learn English grammar. Learn English grammar using the point of view stories. So grammar, your speaking grammar, will really improve quickly. And you will feel more relaxed. Because you will start to use correct grammar automatically. You won't even think about it. You can stop thinking so much. You can just relax, listen and speak. Okay, they are powerful part of your stories to learn English grammar. Alright, that's the end of these rules. I will see you tomorrow with the next rule. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.